My people, did I miss you? No, be a man. Come on.
When I was in Form, I think 2.
Which
that
year
was
was that?
like 2015.
Damn. You know, these days I don't see kids filling up like a kids like the way we did.
The new gaming era has toned down the social interaction.
Exactly. There's this other girl on TikTok who usually says, "Naweza kupiga na manzi yako FIFA."
Hi, Afrigamer fam. Welcome back to The Plug, where we talk gaming, tech, and everything in between. I'm Nashipae, your corporate gamer. You know, it's balancing fighting in boardrooms, and then in the evening, I'm just doing my boss fighting, Mortal Kombat hapa na pale, fighting the stress, and you know, gaming fits around my work schedule, and it helps me stress relief and all that. But yeah, we're back again, and yes, karibuni. Elvis, what's up?
What's up, my people? Kwanza, let me first start by saying I missed you all so much. It's been a minute since we have been here. I told you guys I missed you and you don't even care.
Hey.
Look at these people. Anyway, welcome back to the Afrigamer Plug. My name is Elvis and I'm your casual gamer. So I don't do anything for the levels. I don't chase calls. I don't chase anything. I just play for the fun of it. And as Prosper hates to say it, just for passing my time, you know? Like I don't crash out. I don't break my keypads. I don't do anything, you know? Yeah, just having fun. And yeah, we're here for more fun, more conversations and engagement. And let's see where we'll go with this. What's my guy?
My people, did I miss you? No, be a man. Come on. I'm not saying it. So I'm Prosper Mandu and we're back. I am the serious gamer, also known as the professional gamer, and I game for serious business. It's serious. I'm the serious gamer. Yes, because this one's not serious. You're not serious. I'm taking time out of my day to sometimes stream. Sometimes I have that whole setup. And at other times, I'm staying up all night to get that one win so that now I can sleep peacefully.
So says a man who doesn't have a girlfriend.
Oh, wow. Hey, okay.
That's why I'm the serious
That
one.
is so personal.
That's why I'm serious.
But anyways, today we're jumping into the time machine. I'm talking about 2000s, 1970s. If gaming was there, pro gamer, let us know. But
If I was
yes,
alive.
today we're going back in time, and we want to talk about gaming culture.
Yeah.
What was it then and what it is now? Like from the dusty cartridges to cloud saves, and you know, the gaming cafés to virtual lobbies, from arcades to gaming lounges, gaming arenas, and we want to explore how far we've come and where we've headed. So, what is the old school gaming era, right? According to facts, in the 90s, that is, I'm talking about 99s, 97s, in the 90s and the early 2000s, the tactile and the physical gaming, you had to blow into cartridges, you know, queue at arcades and borrow memory cards from your friends so that you play. Like,
That
what
for
do
a
you...
kid, man. I understand. You feel a bit too much, man.
Really?
During the times of PS2, me I used to wait, man.
You started with PS2.
Yes.
Man, wewe ni mzee, yani miaka umeficha huku
Me,
ndani.
I'm still a small boy. You see,
just
no
children.
beards. I'm still children. But me, I started when PS2 like was at the peak, and it was San Andreas and what other game was it? Because I've not been a FIFA guy for long. I've loved FIFA like a few years ago. So me, I always used to go for Vice City, San Andreas, and all those. So you could find like there are like 3 PlayStations and you're like 20 kids. You'll wait there, man, and you will actually wait. Me, I'd miss even lunch just to wait for my turn to play the game. So may thank God for whatever has happened. What should I say? Technology going forward, because man, ain't no way I could have continued that way.
So what was your first real gaming experience? How was it like?
My first real gaming experience. The earliest I can remember, we were living in somewhere called Zambezi. It's a long.
That's around how? Which year?
Wow, 2010, I think. Yeah, around 2010. Yeah, around 2010. And we started with computers. So you could go, like, you pay a few shillings, like 20 bob, and then you go play Vice City. Mostly it started with Vice City at the computers. And I knew, actually, I still know every cheat code from Vice City.
Same.
To date.
Same.
City, bang, bang. Come play with me.
So funny thing is, I think my real gaming experience, don't come for me, you better chill. My first...
You have warned us early.
Calm down. My first gaming experience was when I was in Form, I think, 2.
Which year was that?
Like 2015.
Damn.
That was like 2015.
And
And
you
this is
called
how it
me
used to
old.
happen. Duh, I told you I'm old.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm not me. Niko tu pale kwa Haria, you
Wait,
know.
2015,
Don't get me
2015, I
wrong.
wasn't even in high school.
Wow.
Ooh.
Hey.
How old are we?
Dear
Okay,
listeners,
okay,
dear listeners, if they say solicit, so what now?
So what?
So who?
Solicit comments, come for them. I am above 18, so. Anyways, my first gaming experience, it came about when I used to school an interior school. It was a very good school, but now it was a distance from town. It was deep in Narok County. So, yeah,
Where?
and we used to live in Nairobi.
Yes.
So when we leave school, me and my friends and I used to come all the way to Narok, and we had this PlayStation area. It belonged to one of the brothers of the friends now. So they used to come. So when they got there, basically they're boys. They'll play PS, and then we grab a few MK and here and there. That was my first gaming experience. Like my first real gaming experience.
That is
But
in
I've been
2015.
playing games. Yeah, I've been playing games. That is in 2015. So
You know-
all from there, 2015, 2016, 2017, when I finished, now that's when I
Started
joined
getting
Now
into gaming.
Campus is now when I got an interest in gaming. Now that's when I used to go to these lounges in town after classes in campus and all that. But I used to play games. Like I used to play Solitaire, Pac-Man.
Funny enough,
You
I've
know?
never known how to play solitaire.
Same.
Date.
I've never known.
Hey, but
So I've
me, I'm
been
always
playing-
confused with that game.
So if you're not a nerd, I don't think you'll get that game.
Me, I
First of all,
personally.
if you're not a nerd-
in short, you're not smart. That's what she's saying. That's what
If
she's
you're not
saying.
a nerd,
No, you. Okay. Prosper. What have I done to you?
I have someone that's catched the strays, and she's already caught enough strays.
but basically that is it, right? That basically I have been playing games. So
Since
I think since I knew computer literacy, because Solitaire is a Microsoft game, especially the Microsoft games, Jigsaw, you know,
yeah,
those games I've been playing them. Pinball, I've been playing
Hey,
them.
pinball, man.
But now my first real experience was now 2015, and that's now when I started getting interest. How about you, Prosper?
Now mine. I'm going to take you back.
Yes, sir. Take us.
If you're
We're ready.
familiar with Nintendo Wii and
Hey.
Nintendo DS,
Hey, bro.
if you're
Hey, man, you
now I'll before I go to the Nintendo DS, I'm going to go to Nintendo Wii. I have 4 siblings, and we had Nintendo Wii and we had a TV. So my dad, first thing he had gotten was the one stick itself. So it was us playing against the computer. So it's one person against the computer. Then my dad one day he was like, nah, this is not enough. So he decided to buy 4 of them, 4 of the sticks.
Oh.
So me and my brother versus 3 sisters. So you're playing tennis against them or you're playing basketball against them. It's not easy.
Hold on, your sisters are gamers too.
They were casual gamers. Back
that's
then after
Wait, they
school.
were casual gamers. What are they now?
Now they don't game. Life is too serious.
Hey, me, I was waiting for Prosper to tell me, but they're like me. Hey,
They don't
so when
touch
I come
guns.
to your place, but I just get ready for keyboards all over.
You know,
So-
it's funny how people think that because we work for a gaming or I work for a gaming company or an esports company. You know, it happened last year when I was at there's this event we went to MMU, and then the biggest Kenyan gamer who is known. Is he the biggest? But yes. A renowned gamer, Beast, was hosting an event there. So since I stay around, I decided, let me go. And he was like, oh, guys, so we're hosting a tournament for MK. I was like, okay. Can I play? He was like, yeah. And everyone was like, but you're a pro gamer. I'm like, guys, I don't know anything. Just calm down.
She's saying the truth because I watched her very badly. We don't have the footage. But I watched
trust
her
us.
Oh,
in
wow.
MK.
Is that the proof you have? Where is the proof?
Hey, me, I watched Nashipae, just say the truth.
Be honest.
Be honest. You see, Prosper hates me,
Yeah.
but he can.
Number one
he can say
enemy.
the truth.
Okay, hold on,
Number one
hold on,
enemy.
hold on. To prove that, we are going to have a live session as I whoop your ass.
Hey, man, I'm ready. You know, call me at 3 a.m. when I'm sleeping, man. Even give me that pad when I'm sleeping.
Okay.
Aye, Nashipae, man.
Okay. Guys, look out for that. We're having a post. That's a mini tournament between us. But yes, basically. So I played the game, and then people were like, hey, dem ameshikilia pad actually. I whooped people asses, and I was playing, I think, MK. No,
Excellent.
not 1X actually on PS4.
The original
Yeah,
one. The original MK. The proper MK.
Exactly.
Why are you saying the Papa MK?
That was
Because all the other ones have been washed out.
Yeah.
Especially
Armageddon.
MK1.
Yeah. Like
Armageddon.
MKX, they did everything right for the gamers. Like everything was perfect. That's why you find people still play it.
It's actually
Combinations are
the most
nice.
popular MK to date.
Yeah,
Actually,
because
Yeah.
MK1 is like they've done too much. That's what people say. They've done too much.
They've done a lot of graphic
The graphics are good.
enhancements.
Yeah, the graphics are good. I'll give them
But now
that.
the tactics have been like
Lord.
actually most people even recommend if you're doing a tournament, you don't do MK1. The worst you can do is MK11.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Worst.
Yeah.
Yes.
Best X.
Yes. Best X.
Hey, I forgot to tell you guys, there's another time, Bana. Have you ever spoken about MK being on like a mobile phone? Mobile phone game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
tried
talked
it.
about
I
it
tried
last
it. I tried it the other day. When was it? I think last week. Yeah, I still hate it so much. I still hate it.
You're being too personal.
No, I understand. The calibration is not.
It's such a worthless game. Oh my god, guy. Why are they doing that? Okay, maybe don't love it.
Mobile
personally.
gamers come for him. Okay.
I'm a
anyways.
casual gamer, but you know, like I can't keep doing this. I can't
Yeah.
keep doing this. Like
So
Swipe.
it's not a game that you
no, you can't.
No,
it
you
doesn't
you have
buttons.
specific moves that you can only do. So
Swipe.
either swipes or it taps.
Literally. What,
Yeah,
what's
swipe
that?
up or swipe up or tap. Yeah.
Okay, anyways. So basically, you've talked about the Nintendo, you've talked about PS2.
Yeah.
What are the consoles or games that defined your childhood? If you started when you were at a young age, not like me.
For me, I'd have to say Nintendo DS. So handheld. It was playing
Please
Mario
explain
Kart.
to the viewers
Okay.
or the listeners what's really that is all about. How does it look like? How does it feel like?
So think of a foldable device. So you put your phone like this, and it has it's a two-part. But now the bottom part is a mini screen, and now there's a huge screen on the top. So the bottom part, you either see the whole map of the game itself, and there's a joystick, and the buttons are everything there.
Do you still have it?
I do not have it, but that's something I can go back
Is it
to.
anything compared to the current Nintendo that is there?
Yes, but now it was the old version, and people loved it. That's it defined everything, honestly.
How about you, sir?
Bishop should put like the picture because me I don't know it honestly.
We'll attach it down.
We'll attach it, yeah.
Attach it there. Yeah, but me personally, what defined my childhood? PS2 and PSP.
PSP, yes, also, yes.
Wait, PSP is the one that you
Place
press
it-
and then the disc,
No,
like a DVD player.
wait.
Yeah, kind
Yes,
of. Yes,
yes,
from
the
back.
older ones. Yeah, yeah.
the
It's,
older
it's,
ones.
it's like on
Like-
the back. It's like the
A
DVD
sm- a
player.
very
And then
small
it's like a
thing.
cartridge instead
Yeah.
of a disc.
It's like around a small cartridge,
A
yeah.
very small one. Yeah, me I was crazy for that thing, but
I think
my
I've come to
parents-
know all these things when I now focused in games.
May imagine I can
because-
tell you, hey, in PSP, me you think you missed out, but because that thing was so fun.
FIFA on
Because
PS.
I think I
oh my
saw.
days. Wow.
FIFA, there was Batman, there was Lego, everything.
Everything.
I think I've seen
GTA.
PS.
Bully.
I don't know what is it. PS.
I think I also played Ben 10 on it. It
Because
was
it's a grey thing, like that PlayStation. It's grey, and then the characters are almost like
Is it a
pixels,
console?
just walking around.
A console for TV.
Yeah.
PS2.
That's PS2.
I don't know which one is
No,
it.
PS2, I don't think it was pixelated because it like the quality was already, I think, higher. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know?
But I don't know. We
I'm
had
trying
it
to
at
th- I'm
home.
trying to think
We had it
about
at
it.
home. No, wait,
A grey
sorry.
one.
Yeah, it was grey.
And kind of a box.
Yeah.
What is it? PS1.
Might
I
have been.
think.
I think it's
It
PS1.
might have been.
Yeah, PS1.
I don't know what it is, but it was
it's
at
PS1.
home.
Yeah,
But it was
yeah.
at home, and I used to see my cousins play it. I'm like,
Trust me, for them that was HD. It wasn't
and then the
pixelated.
pads
HD.
looked like, oh
Yeah,
god.
that's PS1.
Thank you.
It-
Thank
You know,
you.
there are
for
some
the
TVs that used to come
involvement.
with there are some TVs that used to come with the pads, so their pads used to look like the ones that come with the TV. Me remember seeing, I've only seen one PS1 my whole life, and I saw it and I.
Those are things that we should be keeping in archives.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Very soon it will be like a lot of money. Me, I'm very sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There are
we'll
other
keep
things.
them.
Because
PS1.
they're not being made anymore.
They're not being made anymore. They're not in
Yeah.
production.
They're being limited edition. That's the only way.
PS2 right now is so cheap, bro. Oh my god.
So tell us how you guys have played from childhood, and
Yeah.
how did you access games? Was it from your neighborhood? Like in your neighborhood, you had your friends. You guys wanted. For you, you've said your parents basically
But also,
provided. But what happened to your friends out there or your neighborhood?
mine, the first one I remember was wrestling itself from my family friend. So it's like they stayed about a kilometer or two away. So we'd go to the park, then after we go at their place, so we play wrestling. That was the first instance of gaming and understanding that whole thing. Then now we convinced our dad, sweet talking obviously, with good grades. So
That's when you're
paid-
told if you get all A's in your
Yeah,
end term
all A's.
exams.
but
Gonna
was still
get you
scammed. We didn't get everything that we wanted, but we got something.
At least, you know.
We got something, yeah.
At least we got something.
Yeah.
What was
there are
the
people, Bana.
aim though?
You know, there are parents who actually lie to you and they don't give you anything.
You tell them, I want to go to grandma. I want to go to grandma
Yeah,
for.
you just do this.
And they're like, no problem.
just do
we'll
this.
take
Just
you.
do this.
All you have to do, score a 95 in maths. You're like,
You'll come with a 96 and they'll tell you.
and then
where
that
you are
exam
busy,
will
man.
come when it's hard.
Hard, Bana. Hey. You know, some other parents. So if you ask Bana fulfilled even half, just thank Lord.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
thankful because
yeah.
Lord,
it gave me that zeal for gaming, honestly.
Yeah, true.
Because now I'd see my friends, let's say some even from church. That's when I discovered the Nintendo DS. Because one of my friends at church had it. So when there was usually two services, and we'd go for one service, then on the other there's usually like a meeting which is going on during that service for the people who are not going to it. So my parents would go for that meeting. Then I would link up with that friend. We play. I'll play on his Nintendo DS. Sometimes I'd borrow it over the week. All those things.
I think in the first world countries, I've seen, because I did my research very well, and I've seen the arcades are not what the arcades that we have in our heads right now. The arcades had boxes of Pac-Man,
Pac-Man, I was
Nintendo,
just-
and,
Yeah, I've gone to them.
and there are
this
people
dance.
pinball and all those, and there are people who owned those things, and it was a catch.
Back then it was a catch.
I wish Kenya. I wish we had those things as Kenyans. You know,
We
the
didn't.
Pac-Man
I don't think
machines.
third world countries had
They
it.
hadn't.
I've seen it
the-
mostly, especially in the UK. They
UK and
had them
US,
a
yeah.
lot.
Because-
They had,
because
because you get into the same way we have arenas now and gaming launches where you get in and you find PlayStations
yeah.
and screens and all that. It's like a whole arcade where they have these games on rolling and you know they've mixed
And
it.
they're usually like big rooms with
Yeah,
a lot
'cause-
of games.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been-
You would think even it's a casino. You
Yeah,
come
literally,
into
it looks like a casino exactly.
Yeah.
Because
The same way
remember,
Las Vegas looks like.
yeah, because I remember going on
So-
trips and sometimes they'll give us lunch breaks of an hour or two or something since the line maybe is too long and they're waiting for all of us to go at once. So the girls, there's obviously pinball areas and there's also all sorts of games and arcades. So the boys can have their fun and the girls can also have their fun because it was inclusive.
Yeah, true.
So
PS, he's talking about the UK. He's not talking about Kenya.
So-
PS, just
Kenya
stay in
Kenya
context.
kids, bana.
Yes, sir.
Because back in the days,
yeah,
hey.
so it was inclusive in a way. So Pac-Man, it wasn't only for the boys. It was for the girls also competing, and you'd find the highest scores are for the people you don't expect it.
So you see now that brought in the fact that it's inclusivity. And ladies and female gamers, maybe they came from that.
Yeah.
But what the disadvantage or the cons of evolving into the gaming culture now, it's that it's excluding the female gamers.
Yeah.
And mark you, we have a lot of communities, a huge community of female gamers. Yeah. But now they feel like it's so male dominated that they don't find.
Me first, I'd like to say bravo to any female gamer out there, because me genuinely, I know it's not easy.
Viva.
From a man's point of view, I mean, I know it's not easy. I've been in the arcades, I've been there, and to be a lady in there and to like actually stay long enough to master your craft. You know, first, mostly about the gamers who don't have like the equipments at home, they go to places to play to perfect their craft and everything. So if you're a female and you went through that route and became like an actual gamer, kudos. Me, I can't even tell.
Yeah,
Like,
shout
I
out
can't touch
actually
it,
to
man.
the organizers of the World Championship, the World Championship Cup, yeah? Organized, I think Carifast is part of it. Do you know that this time around they've decided they're doing a female tournament? You remember how last year and it has been, African Cup, and then it's only, it's like a male dominated. This time around they're doing female.
So there's female and there's male. Oh,
It's female.
it's
It's
literally
female.
female.
Yeah, because the way I've seen it is, ladies have so much potential into gaming.
So much,
It's
bro.
because
so much.
the only problem is the people see them as, oh, you can't be gaming, you should be doing something
Yeah,
else.
they have that.
and
We are going back to stereotypes, but
Yeah.
that thing, people should know that even the same way some careers are male dominated, but if ladies, like, let me just say it, like, what you can do, we can do better.
yeah, because there's even a lady who I've been mentoring in FIFA. She plays almost every day. She's playing online. She's playing Division Rivals. She's winning games. She's gone from Division 10, now she's in Division 3. Playing against the hardest opponent. A lady
A lady.
in Kenya.
That's crazy. There's this other girl on TikTok who usually says, "Naweza kupiga na manzi yako FIFA. Kuja na manzi yako naweza kupiga FIFA." Do you know her?
You think
Wangari.
Yes, Wangari.
But yes, it's good, right?
Yeah,
So she-
because
It's there. We have ladies that we don't know. There's a lady, shout out to you. If you're going to watch this, man, shout out. There's a lady called Tori.
Shout out Tori.
shout out to her, yeah.
Tori plays Call of Duty like nobody's business.
Yeah, but me love
Oh
Call of Duty
my
so much.
God.
When I buy a console, actually my first game will be Call of Duty.
That lady, we hosted a tournament of Call of Duty. She was the only lady who walked into that place. Her teammates, men.
You see?
But the headshots that this girl was giving, I was looking at that footage. I'm like, who is playing? And I'm like, Tori. I'm like, what? She's left on the team. Oh, she has to revive all the, but
Everyone.
she's just headshots.
Hey,
Zinaenda tu.
big up Tori, big up Tori. Hey,
Man,
that's
there are
dope.
ladies out there who play games passionately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And funny thing is, you would expect them to play cool games like fighting games. Hey,
Nah.
Typically, I'd say MK.
if you look at global platforms and you look at the gamers, the setups,
Ooh,
They
I've seen
have.
this. I've seen the setups. Ooh.
Hey, me, I've seen the esports. Is it esports?
they take
I love
time.
it.
They take time. Yes, there is a lot of scrutiny online and there's a lot of the shortcomings that come with it. But gamer girls,
On
we
top.
respect you, man. We
On
love
top.
you guys.
On top.
And we encourage you to play a lot. Like,
Honestly, yeah.
push what you want.
Play
to
against
do.
those guys who are talking trash.
Exactly.
Whoop them.
Show
Whoop
them
them,
that,
yeah.
man,
Because
you have
it will
nothing
hurt
on
their
me.
ego and they're beaten.
Yeah? Shout out to Starlight. Man, that girl plays FIFA like she's a man.
You should put me on. You should put me onto these people.
She would do
To
beauty.
Starlight.
Starlight, Bree,
We have Tex, Telki.
now Lil Texas, Bree. Many people.
Huh?
They have
They
skills.
play a lot. And yeah, but yeah, anyways.
Me, as long as Prosper can beat you, I can beat you too. So, so me, I'm not
Okay.
worried.
Okay.
We have
I'm
the
not
contacts.
worried.
It's okay. We'll share.
You play cool, but
Yeah.
so you know how we do.
So let's talk about the new school era.
Uh-huh.
Gaming today is global,
Yeah.
digital and dynamic, right?
Yeah.
The title launch across platforms, updates happen like real time. Streaming has turned into
Money
had
making.
turned gamers into influencers, gamer influencers, and all that.
True.
What's the difference about gaming today and then? Do you feel it's a good thing or a bad thing?
Both.
I was to say both.
Yeah, because it's good in the sense that everyone can now get into gaming. If you have, if as long as you have that enough amount of money, you can get a decent setup. You can get your console. You can get your setup, everything, and you can get even into streaming. It's hard because there are so many people doing it. So how are you going to be different from others? How are you going to penetrate the market? How are you going to get those sponsorships?
Yeah.
But it also takes dedication, and it's a career. People are earning millions from gaming, streaming, and all those things, and doing collaborations. Yeah.
I can say, a lot of people have had like the opportunity more recently to like be like showcase their gaming. You see, like there was a time somebody really loves to play like FIFA or something, and they go to arcades and they can't really like showcase what
skills,
they have. You see, so right now you can play and show it online. Like, yo, this is what I have. This is what I have. What I feel has gone down. I don't know, the communal thing, because as much as going to the arcade was like having fun, it was also like a communal thing where you get to meet a lot of people. And recently, when it went up, people going to the arcades kind of went lower. These days I don't see kids filling up like arcades like the way we did. As you could wait we could wait for a screen like around 15 people waiting for one screen, and then we just like laugh at you. It's not even a tournament or anything. It's just a casual day. I just woke up, I want to play my game. You see, you have not planned anything. But this day before you see something like that, it's either a tournament or something, you see. So me feel like, me I'm a very social person, and I love social things. So when it constricts it, I find a problem there.
I think, in my opinion, I'd say, just as you've said, excuse me, just how you said, it has its pros and cons. Right? Its pros come in where it's more accessible. It's something that everyone can game, especially the cross-platform games, like the way we have Call of Duty Mobile, Call of Duty. It's cross-platform. So if you can't afford a console, you can get it. You have a smartphone, you can play. If you don't access a PC, you can have it on console, and it's all together. What I think is the new gaming era has brought on a lot of opportunities for both gamers, developers at the end, Semtech, also techies. It gives the challenge of the developers have to think more. As the technology is growing, it gives them the challenge of, we need to get something bigger, something better.
No wonder you have updates daily.
Exactly.
True.
A game like COD Mobile, you'll be updating every 4 days, 3 days.
Something like that. It also gives a challenge. It challenges the gamers also. Challenge yourself to get better. The last time I played you said you've whooped me. Fine. How am I going to improve that? That, right? How are you going to improve to beat Prosper in FIFA? It gives that. Whereby the old gaming era didn't give us that. It was just beating the high score, and that's it. Because beating a high score can be even a point higher. And then someone else would come in. Set the challenge. It's still challenging, yes, but I don't think that it had a lot of effort.
I get you.
Yeah, so, and also, the new gaming era has toned down the social interaction.
Exactly.
In a way, yes.
Many people prefer having a setup at home and playing solo.
Sometimes I play solo. I don't want to talk to people.
Although they have made it in a way that you go into a lobby, virtual lobby, and you meet with your friends.
And me, you can't call that socializing.
Let me tell you, it's not, but they are trying to improve it. The tournament that we hosted on, I think it was the first year that we opened, the Call of Duty one that we were talking about. You can't imagine, these guys have been playing for 10 years, 6 years. They're like, you sound like Flani. You're like, guys, you've not met before. You're like, no, we've just been talking on lobbies. They just know their sounds, but they've not met.
But you can also see its distance. So it's bringing people who are from different continents, different countries together.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we can say we sacrificed. It's like it sacrificed bringing people together from one side and brought it to another side, you see.
Yeah.
Like locally. So let's say if it is bringing new people together, it's like, let's say on a larger scale, of which it's like, I don't know, it doesn't still fulfill me.
And then
I still
also,
feel
I
me.
think the new gaming era has it all, because it has given people a lot of opportunities, and it has given room for people to grow. Talk about streamers. I don't think back then we had even people who were sensitizing people about gaming and video gaming and giving streams, social media and all that, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing. And now, this is something that the pro gamer would tell us. What is your insight on competitive evolution, like the platform that is Twitch, and how is monetization? How is it grown from? Let's not talk about the arcades and all that, but let's talk about the evolution of, let's say, your niche, FIFA. How has it gone in those three aspects? That is like monetization, the streaming platforms, and also the competitions, the competitive gaming. How has it grown? And how do you think it's doing us any justice?
It's doing justice because streaming platforms has given gamers an opportunity to showcase their talent. Even if you go, leave alone when you're going to Twitch or YouTube, TikTok, you'll find people are more skilled than they were back then, and now they can showcase their skills.
Yeah.
You can see how much they have evolved, and also you can see the kickbacks they're getting. So they'll be saying, oh, today's video is sponsored by so and so, and you can see how companies are interacting with these people and how it can also bring people to the gaming scene itself. So it's money can be earned, honestly, and I like the fact that more companies are adopting this
Gaming culture.
this gaming culture and how they're improving day by day. So knowing what to do, what not to do, how to capture people's attention, how to be more unique than the past years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
One thing I love about gaming, it's how much like it has money. Like it's actually a thing. You can actually get money from this thing. So I love it because, you know, as a content creator, if people asking me, do you get money from this content, you see? So I can imagine as a professional gamer, somebody working around there, and they're like, you play games all day. Do you actually get money? So me one thing I'm glad about it, this side of the nini. This side, it actually gets money, and it actually gets like financial, what should I say, backup or something like that.
Yeah, and as of, you can't imagine that as of 2022, the last statistic data that has been recorded, that the esports global market is bringing in $1.38 billion.
Just from gaming.
Just from gaming.
Just from gaming.
So gaming has money.
Because of how
Let's
they have
not call
captured
it
their
even
attention.
gaming esports itself,
Yeah.
because it's a lot. Man, it's a lot.
So you can imagine games like Fortnite and the amount of in-game purchases it has.
Exactly.
You see. So that means there's a lot of money circulating through the gaming.
Yeah.
So
and
now,
it only gets better. So
what, for a casual gamer, what is your experience with modern casual games? That is like mobile games and social games. What do you think?
it's a bittersweet interaction, I can say. It's a bittersweet one because as a casual gamer, you know, your work is to actually basically try out this game, and I can actually give up on a game much easier than a professional gamer can, because, you know, a professional gamer, before they even get into a game, they're like, I want to conquer this thing, so they have already looked at a lot of things. As a casual gamer, I'll get into a game and I'm like, okay, this is boring. So the bittersweetness comes where there are a lot of games that are like half baked, or what should I say? They are not as good as they're being preached to be. My biggest example.
FIFA.
No, leave FIFA Mobile alone, by the way.
No. FIFA in general.
Oh, FIFA in general. Yeah. Me personally, I'm really disappointed with FIFA. What is it called? FC25. I feel it's very different
And
from.
it's underwhelming, but
It's very underwhelming.
but when we're not playing it football, so that's
So-
what we do.
So yeah, it's really crazy. So it's a bittersweet place where I can say I find it fun. I find other things fun, but most of the things, oh my god, no. No, most of the mobile games, they are really underwhelming. I've not tried Fortnite yet, but I don't think I want to even try it.
From what you've experienced.
Yeah, from what I've experienced, most games coming from console to mobile,
It's a downgrade.
there's a big downgrade. You see, Call of Duty, but Call of Duty I can understand because they can't really put the whole mission thing into the game, so it has to be like a multiplayer thing or a battle royale. Apart from that, it's just that actually. Mortal Kombat, it's still I feel like it's so down. Injustice, same thing. It's so down. WWE, same thing. I feel it's so down. So you see, so it's a bittersweet thing. There are good things here and here, but not always. So yeah.
Okay. So now, as we're winding up, I have a quick Q&A. This is an interactive question, and I think our listeners are going to comment out there for every question that we are going to give. Just reply what you prefer and why. So number 1, memory card or cloud save? Myself, cloud save. It's obviously the best. What do you prefer? Is it memory card or cloud save?
Cloud.
Cloud, but it's tricky. But carry on.
Okay.
Me cloud, I
If
feel
you're moving,
memory card is too.
memory card if you're moving around
Nah.
from not from my console to my friend's console, moving around instead of switching to cloud all the time.
Okay. Mine, cloud. Same.
Cloud, yeah.
Local player or online op?
Local.
Online.
Extrovert.
Yes.
No, introvert.
No,
Introvert.
I want to fight you online because I know you won't beat me in person.
But it's more fun when you're playing together. For me, local multiplayer.
Online.
Yeah,
only.
me love.
I want to be
telling
able to talk trash online.
Yeah, me love telling someone to his face. You
To his
know?
face.
I already know the answer to Prosper's answer to the next question. Private setup of game cafe.
Private setup.
Game cafe.
Game cafe. It's always about the socialization, and I told you. You see this technology moving
That's why
forward.
he doesn't
thing,
miss our listeners anyway. Anyway.
You see why?
Loading screens.
Oh my god.
Loading time. Loading screens. Then and now. Which one is better?
Now, no. Back then, teaching you patience. GTA
Now-
loading for 5 whole
You guys
minutes.
have patience. Oh God, give me
This
patience.
GTA
Oh my
loading for
God.
5 whole minutes. This COD mobile loading,
Updating.
and then it starts updating, and then it starts loading once again. I miss the old days when I could
Cheat
wait
codes
for
or
PS2.
DLCs?
DLCs.
Cheat codes.
I'm sorry, DLCs. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, DLCs are Easter eggs. So there are small things that the developer puts into the game so that you can find. So it's something added on top. It's like a sweet treat.
Oh, so if you achieve this, you get this.
Exactly. And you can be using
okay.
it.
Then
And
that
I
is
think it
better.
makes sense
DLCs.
because he's a competitive gamer. So
Yeah.
he
So
loves
I look for them.
spending his time.
that's okay.
Especially in GTA, they had those
Lollipops.
No. Those small Easter eggs which you can find around the map, and you'd spend a whole hour look for. I loved it.
Now this is where I tell if you guys are nerds or not. Game guide booklets or YouTube walkthroughs.
YouTube walkthrough.
YouTube. Who uses
Who uses a game guide that he can't be me.
Oh my god. What?
Game
Uncharted.
guide.
Uncharted. Nah.
Chapter, where is it?
Take your time to learn the game.
Nah.
What's happening?
How do you think I got GTA 5 100% completion? YouTube.
Sir.
You
Okay.
actually get like a practical
Yes,
example
which you
of
follow.
what
Yes.
they're doing.
Yeah.
But what if the person who is doing a YouTube is wrong?
They're not.
How are
How
they
they
wrong?
wrong?
They passed the level.
They passed the level with flying colors.
Guys,
Hey,
if
with
you're
flying
with me,
colors actually.
They'll
guys,
attack you in the comments. You
leave
wait.
them. Leave them.
Hey.
I'm out.
Have you ever played
Guys,
Uncharted?
Exactly.
Have you ever played Uncharted? Let me tell you.
You have to follow it step by
a
step.
guidebook won't help you anywhere. You'll actually
Really like a novel.
Uncharted.
No,
Hey, you can't.
But you used to cram things in high school.
Hey, you can't.
You can't. This is not the same.
It will tell you crouch and do this, crouch and do
You crouch,
Hey,
you crouch,
can't.
you get shot. What do you mean?
Because-
Guys,
You'll
you'll
have to
tell us
check
what
it.
you
Hey.
think. But yes, gaming has changed.
Yeah.
But one thing stays the same and never changes. Gaming brings people together, brings people from different
Walks of life.
backgrounds, parts of life together. Whether you're pressing buttons on Sega or swiping screens on, on mobile, or you're playing virtual games, it's still the same. So I think, yeah,
Gaming always stays the same.
it's the same.
But,
Okay,
but yeah, with the differences. I was supposed to ask you guys, we spoke about technology moving forward, yeah? And we spoke if it is a good thing or a bad thing. So we all expressed it's both. So where do you feel it lies mostly? Is it on the good side or on the bad side?
Good side, because we're growing.
We're growing.
Even though there's those bad apples, we're still growing in a sense. There's still more good people than bad.
Yeah,
Apart from FIFA people. You people are toxic.
So to our lovely listeners, our lovely viewers, please don't forget to tag us with your hashback memories to show our current setup, using hashtag Afrigamer Plug Talks. Let's keep this culture rolling and alive. Old school to the next gen, or Gen Z vibe. See you next episode. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Mi bado niko na beef bwana. Mtu wa FIFA.